Hello, good night, Professor Christian. I come to present my English class on the present simple of the verb to be, the auxiliary do and does, the present continuous, the WH questions, and their respective use. Okay, English is the base language in any country for foreign relations, spreading in areas such as commerce and education. Its learning involves a series of elements and topics that make the knowledge and practice of this a challenge. Next, we will explain the present simple to be and to and does, in addition to the present continuous with ing and the WH words of or questions. Present simple. To construct a simple sentence, for example, to say that you are a student, you simply have to use the verb to be. I am a student. In this type sentence, you can choose any person and use the correct verb from form of the verb to be. For example, she is a student, we are doctors, you are a student. As you can see, there is an abbreviator for contraction that is used when writing the verb to be, and it's necessary to use an apostrophe to construct it. For example, I am, she is, she's. The order of the word in English is very important. For example, subject to verb to object. If you need to ask a question, just put the verb to be at the beginning of the sentence. For example, I am a student, are we students, is she clear? You can answer like this: yes, he is, no, he is not, or he isn't. Yes, we are, no, we are not, no, we aren't. For example, to construct a negative sentence, use the verb not after the verb. For example, I am not a student, you are not a doctor, she's not a teacher. Ok, sigo. Do and does. The verb to do in Spanish is translated as doing. Depending on the pronoun with which it's conjugated, this verb changes. For example, pronoun and conjugation. I with do, he, she, it with does, you, we, and they with do. Ok, sigo. Por ejemplo, for example, the structure of the question will be like this: auxiliary verb to subject to main verb to complement. Do you play guitar? Other examples can be: do you eat bread? Does he play volleyball? In case the question is in the past simple, you must use the past tense of the verb to do, which is did like this: auxiliary verb to subject to main verb, present tense, to complement. Did you sleep yesterday, for example? As you can see in the example above, since the verb to do is in the past tense form, did, the main verb of the sentence that doesn't not change. Let's look another example. Did you cook last night? Negatives. In addition to the need something in the present or simple past, the verb to do is also used as an auxiliary. Let's see. For example, subject to auxiliary verb, to not, to main verb, to complement. For example, she does not drink tea. For instance, we do not play soccer, the dog does not smell. In the phrase is in the past simple, the structure will be subject to auxiliary verb in past, to not, to main verb, to complement. She did not drink tea. As you can see in the example above, since the verb to do is in the past tense form, did, the main verb of the sentence, does not change. For instance, I didn't eat pasta, you didn't buy the house. We can abbreviate the verb do and the conjunction not as follows. For example, pronoun, conjugation present tense, conjugation past tense. For example, I don't, he, she, it, we doesn't, you, we, and they, with don't, and all, with didn't. Ok, sigo. Present continuous in English. The present continuous or progressive is the verb tense that we use to express actions that are carried out at the moment that they are mentioned. Let's see. Good morning. Is Juan at home? Buenos días. ¿Está Juan en casa? No. He is working and his office. No, él está trabajando en su oficina, for example. The main characteristic of this verb tense is the use of the gerund ing, which in Spanish can be translated as the gerunds ando and endo. At this time, the verb to be becomes an auxiliary verb and the ing is conjugated with the main verb of the action. For example, subject to auxiliary verb to principal verb to ing to complement. For example, she is walking in the park. As you can see, here the auxiliary verb that doesn't receive any transformation, since the one then change is the main verb. Ok, prosigo con the WH question. WH questions are a group of questions characterized by the fact in their name they have the letters WH at the beginning, except for one of their case. The WH questions are what, qué o cuál, why, por qué, when, cuándo, where, dónde, who, quién, which, cuál, y and how, cómo. Question structure. If the main verb of the question is to be, the structure of the question is as follows. WH question to main verb, to subject, to complement. What is your name? For instance, where is your office? How are you? When is your birthday? Who is your friend? In case the main verb of the sentence is any other verb, you must use the verb to do and some integrative auxiliary. The structure should be as follows. WH question to auxiliary verb to subject to main verb. Where do you live? For instance, what did you do last weekend? How does she dance so well? Where do you want to lunch?